Hi all, very good morning. In my previous video, I have explained about how to install Play and how to set it up to start the coding in Play application in Play framework. So today I'll be explaining about the project structure of Eclipse converted Play application. So yesterday I have created this particular project and I'll be explaining about what is each folder and what is its responsibility and all. So app is the folder in which we write most of the code. So all our Java or Scala code goes here. So if you expand it, you can see two other folders, controllers and views. In controllers we write all the APIs, and in views we write all the HTML content, whatever we want to show up to the user. So in Play App framework we can even develop a complete end-to-end application, like even we can develop UIs in Play, and we can connect it to the controllers in for the backside code execution. So all the configurations, like whatever the properties we are going to use in the application, we can configure it here in application config. And this is some XML logback file which is related to Liquibase, and this is the file in which we route all the APIs which we have created in the controller classes. So I'll explain you in depth, but I'll finish off all the folders what are present in the application. So test is where we write all the JUnits, all the integration tests and all we write here. And so again we write for controller. So whatever the Java code we have, we write tests for that. And logs, as it's very clearly understandable, it's used to store all the application logs, whatever we get generate in the code. So this is some folder which I have to explore, and I'm not sure about it. And project is a folder where we give all the plugins, like this is the file which is very important. So in the last video I have actually added a Eclipse plugin for project conversion. So that is actually SPT level plugin. So if in order to add plugin to only to a specific project, then we can add it here in plugins.spt. So public is the area where you can specify all the HTML content, like images, JavaScripts or CSS. Target is the folder in which our Play framework, after it's get built, then all the jar files will be kept here, and we will be exporting this to um, the required concern. So that's how the project structure of Play is designed, and it's very perfect actually for development. So I'll first I'll show you what are the APIs, HTML pages, like Scala pages. So this is the example Scala page, so in which I have written welcome to Play, and this is an index Scala in which I have written some other same content with some other style. This is the main Scala in which we have written some I have written some a single liner Scala in which it takes title as the first parameter and HTML as the second parameter. So this both will be used again in HTML content, and it gets displayed. So from where this is called? So this is called from home controller. So I have created three methods here. Index is calling the index file, and in index main calls the main file, and index example calls the example file. So this is the code which calls the this is actually Play code which calls the particular HTML page. So these two are straightforward since there is no arguments given to it. But for the main we have two methods. We have two parameters, and first one is the parameter which is title, and second one is the HTML content. So this particular package is given by Play to convert the code whatever we write in the braces into HTML form. So once this main is rendered, these two parameters are given to main class, main HTML, which then in turn converts that into a variable and we use it for the display. So now how do we define APIs? Now if you go to roots, so in roots you have a section where we have to define all the APIs. So index is mapped to the first page, I mean the initial page only with slash. This is for main API and this is for example API. So these are all get methods. So I have taken an example of get as of now. I'll go forward with all complicated REST APIs and I'll try to explain it in later videos. So this is the entire structure of the play. Now I'll try to execute it. So for executing it we have to enter into the path of the project, the class path of the project, and we have to enter spt run. So once you have entered it, it will try to do some backend operations and some library specific executions, and then it will make your application ready. So your the application is up. So I'll try to hit an API. So first I'll try to hit the index API. So as soon as you hit the API, it will try to compile certain things here. It will try to compile your code, and automatically it will get hit. So your application is up and you got the message welcome to play. So if you can open the file here, so for index it is this is a code which it got displayed there. So in the same way, even for hello example, it goes the same. So it calls the example HTML file and it displays it there. I'll call the main file so that it will display its content. So you can see it rendered the page of the hello main, and it called internally, it called this particular controller, and automatically it has given all the parameters. From here it went to main scala. So here it got this page got rendered to us. So this is how play works. So play works very easily, and we can develop a very light-weighted web applications, as well as we can develop light-weighted mobile applications. So in case of mobile, we can the view is actually designed in Android ADT tool. I'll try to come up with a video in which I'll develop one mobile application, hello world mobile application. When I click the button in the mobile, it calls this particular API and it renders this data in the mobile application. So I'll come up with that video in my next video. Thanks for watching the content. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.